Hey non-techies, this is Jess from Non-Techie Entrepreneur. Today we will be going over how to use Square items. All links and chapters will be listed in the description below. If you are looking for more videos on the Square platform, check out the playlist that is listed on the card above. Once you log into your Square dashboard, you will be able to go to the main navigation and click Items and Orders. This will open the submenu where you can click Items. This will take you to your item library. In the Items menu, we have the item library where all of your items will live here. You have channel listings. In the Items menu, you have the item library where all of your items will live, channel listings for any online checkout channels, image library where you can upload images for your items to keep them and be able to use throughout the Square platform. They will also be uploaded to the image library once you put the image in the actual item library. You have modifiers where you can set different customizable options that can be applied at checkout and on the POS system. Categories is how your items are categorized. For a food-based business, this has wine, liquor, food, coffee and tea, beverage, beer. You can also do dinner, lunch. You can have them set for different items in your library. Then there's discounts, where discounts are listed under your POS. You have discounts for your items in your POS that you can use at checkout. And then you have discounts online that can be used for your customers to input a coupon code at the end of the transaction. Next is sales tax, where you can set up so that the right amount of tax can be taken out of each transaction. You have options which you can use to create different variations for your items, making it easy for your customers to order. Units, you can put in specific units so that your item library is customizable to what you actually provide. Then if you need to add custom attributes for additional details, then you can add those here. And then we have settings, where the first menu is dining options. And based on the locations that you have, you can set the different options that will be available for each of the locations. If you only have one location, then you will see just the options. But if you have multiple locations, such as listed here, each one can be customized. When inputting items, you have a default dining option for each location that is available on your account. To change the default dining option, you can click, hold, and drag to the top the dining option that you would like to be default. So when a order is placed, it will automatically be a delivery order or a to-go order or for here order or pickup. You can change this at any time and it will be updated across the board for you. Next is comp and void. You can put in the errors that are inputted in. So once your employees or yourself does a comp or void, they can put in the reason so that it's reflected across to your reports and your emails. Next is inventory. These are the settings for your inventory. If you would like to adjust your inventory levels through invoices, meaning adding an item to an invoice, once that invoice is paid, taking the inventory that is inputted into the invoice, adjusting it across your item library so you never undersell or oversell. Then you have retail insight notifications, so you can automate item creation, show sales insight, and inventory. You could toggle these on and off. And last is online checkout. Some of the options for checkout is payment link, which you can send from a POS button, and then a buy button that you can embed onto an existing website to allow your customers to purchase. For payment links and buy buttons, every transaction is listed underneath your transaction menu. So back to the item library, we will begin to create an item. If you have not created any items, this is how it will look as soon as you come and open the items library. From here, we will click create an item. Each item will have a name, a category, description, photo, locations, options, variations, stock, and if you are a food and drink, then you can add it to the locations menu. Any modifier sets that you add, custom attributes you would like to add, point of sale behavior. When this item is selected on the point of sale, it will be added to the check without showing the item details screen. If it requires modifiers, it will automatically be added to the check once all requirements have been met. So if this is just a product for a mug, a coffee mug, you wouldn't need any modifiers. So you can just automatically, once this item is clicked on your POS, it will be added to the checkout instead of opening up to look at the details. And then if you have online checkout, you can enable online sales by creating a checkout link. So to input the products, we will put in the name. If you like to change how your item prints on order tickets or your kitchen displays or kitchen printers, you can put that name here and it will be printed along with the name, any modifiers. So we will then have a category, which these are already pre-filled based on our product type. In the first video of this square, in the video that goes over getting started, we started with a food and drink business. So it automatically populated these items. If you have a different business type, then it would have populated other options in the categories here for you. You can also update those categories in the category sub-menu of the items. So for this, I'm going to select food. We have our description. We can upload an image or browse the image library, set the locations that it will be for. Options, there are some that are pre-selected that you can do, like color, display name. You can have purple, and it will create those options to create an option set. If it doesn't have any options or variations, then you can continue forward. Most of the options can be reused. So if you do a size option, we can have small, medium, and large. Click next. We have all of those variations. So now we have the small, medium, and large test food. You can add a different price for each of them, or you can select one cost for all of them. If you would like to manage stock, you can click manage, select the location that you would like to track stock, toggle on tracking, set your stock by stock received, and if you would like to add in low stock alerts, you can put in when you would like to be notified that there is low stock. This comes to the email address that is listed in your account. So you would get those every time this low stock alert happens for all of the products who have low stock alerts inputted in. All right, so we have our variations, we had our stock, and then we can click save. then also put in a image really quickly, and that will update our image here, and we will click save. So now we have our first product. And for the ones that have different modifiers, you'll be able to click this arrow and it will bring up the different modifiers that are available underneath this primary item. You also have the prices here so that you can see which of your modifiers, what the cost of each are. You can customize the view of the items here by unselecting and selecting the options here. So if you would like to show the locations of where that item is, and if you use SKU numbers, then you can select that. Turn off images, turn it on, and this will be shown each time you log into Square and in the items. So that is how you add in a item to the Square dashboard. If this video was helpful, please take a second and give it a thumbs up and leave a comment if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.